Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first one. First stream of the day. We should this. Now we hear stuff. Oh. No. Full 19. It is. Where's the downstairs parts of this? There's like an extra room in the downstairs departments of this. Where is that? I think we can also skip some underneath, but it doesn't show them. It doesn't show them on this map.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, team. Let's do this. This is gonna be a spicy pull. Oh, I gotta do this. I'm just gonna spam these out for a bit.
Dispel. Interrupt.
Yeah,
Dispel.
we're gonna use.
Interrupt. 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 Interrupt.
Okay, okay, we got the pull. I'll just use. All right. That is a start. Wait, I've got to take food from the mage at the start of the dungeon. So this is basically just about how much DPS can I pump out. It's likely not the most in the world, but gonna get as much out as we can. Seven deaths is actually only 35 seconds. Huh? Like, that is impressive that it is still probably worth doing, even with some deaths here. This. Oh, I forgot. I'm just gonna cast this because I'm becoming anxious.
AOE incoming.
Okay, so it does actually does a cast time. Hey, Bunny, how are you doing? Bunny, we're trying our first plus 27. And if this is making it into a YouTube video, then everyone, please wave to Bunny. She is the editor. She's cool. She's the YouTube editor. Oh. What was that all the time? Something... Something ain't quite right here. My cocoon is not being very Matata. I'll do this so he doesn't get the... Did it already go through the shield? Impressive. That dot is not messing around.
Shockwave. Crowd control. Shockwave. Crowd control.
What is wrong with this druid? We actually had a person just leave the group.
Crowd control. Shockwave.
Why on earth would he leave? What a heckin' flipper. This was the freest key in the world. Hey, Emma. Apparently there was a balance druid who was like I thought he was better than everyone. Like look at his damage overall. And he then died on the last pull. While we had done the first boss and had 30 minutes left, going into like the like difficult trash before the second boss. And then he died because he mispositioned, and he just instead of actually keeping like playing the key, he just rage quit. We cleared out the spiders, so it was like the mages and knife throwing duders, all that we had gotten to with like maybe 29 minutes left, and then he just leaves. Hey, angry Mexican. Hello, hello, friend. Welcome by the cozy corner. How's the keys going? We've tried one key so far, and it didn't go well. We had a druid who just instantly rage quit. It was indeed a balanced druid. You can see we brought him, and you can see these two were like 3.3k IO. I think this guy had like 3 point or 3,440 IO or something. And then he messes around, gets dunked on because he doesn't position well, and then he rage quits. Yeah, it was real classy. Real classy. Some people I just don't get, man. But you know what they say, angry Mexican? It's a fine balancing act. Ta-dun. Dun-dun. I. Funny, what happened was our balance druid. I think the balance druid positioned such that they would get, or that when the mobs came out, when the patrol came out, he was the first one to get aggro on them. And even though he could have run back, we had 29 minutes, we had plenty time. The balance druid decided to rage quit the key because they got tilted from dying. So we ended up with plenty of time to go. We ended up having people just rage quit the entire key. The joys of the whims of random people. Indeed, coffee. I think that the thing that is like the most tilty is just like a couple of us here. I believe Bethany as well. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're looking to do our first 27. Um, so we're trying to like, at the very least, when things are looking good on time, we want to do our best to try and complete, and then we can see like when it's looking like we're not depleting. Okay, we don't want to waste time, but when people just go completely off the rails in a dungeon where we're actually good to time it, I don't get it. Dr. Doppelkin, I'm sorry about the key friend. I really am. It felt like we were even doing some decent vetting. Mr. Chris Gaming, hello, hello, and welcome. So, how I'd say that is, jeg vil spille en, eller, we don't really have the same kind of phrasing, I guess, in Danish. Jeg vil klare en plus 20 Mercen's Rise. Or Bunny. Bunny, you're here. I was asked to say in Danish, I will do a plus 20 Mercen's Rise. And my thoughts go to, jeg vil klare en plus 20 Mercen's Rejsning. Can I speak German? Ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen, aber es ist nicht so gut. Mr. Chris Gaming, it is what it is. Uh, also, every single one you had there. Thank you for tuning in. Every single one. Not my own voice. My one weakness. Where did I learn German? Ich hatte Deutsch in Schule für 6 oder 7 Jahre. I had German in school for like 6 to 7 years. But honestly, it was it was kind of it was kind of scuffed. When I say kind of scuffed, it was very scuffed. I think that the most difficult part for me was whenever I wanted to try and just sort of try to freestyle it a bit, I could just never remember the I don't know what it's called in English, but like gender of the word. So when it's like die Katze or like das Mädchen. Gesundheit. My my absolute best moment ever learning German was that I had an exam where we had to we were like read a text in Danish, and then we were supposed to take like I think it was like this, where we were then supposed to insert like maybe we were just given a text and we were supposed to insert like the correct words into the sentence. Um and we were given a word that we needed to write in German. And I did not know we were allowed to bring dictionaries. So I had to do this completely just off the dome. And one of the words that we were asked to write was Øjeblik, just like in the moment or one moment, like that sort of thing, but just in Danish. And then it turns out, or then I was just like, okay, I have no idea. If it isn't something that is related to how we write it in Danish or say it in Danish, then I have no shot. So I'm gonna try. Um, so I just said Augenblick. And then it turns out that it was that was the right freaking word. Øjeblik, grammatisk oversat er bare moment. I guess that is probably a good like catch-all. Because if you say give me et øjeblik, then you can say give me a moment. Just trying to think if there is a time where I would use øjeblik but not use moment. I think that maybe in some of the different tenses of the word, because you can say han er travl i øjeblikket. And in that, I guess you could say he is busy at the moment. Yeah, I guess that is actually decent. Augenblick don't need that much time that a moment may need. I'm sorry, am I what what do you mean? And yeah, for sure, Miss Game and Chris. There is like there's so many words where if you go into specific cases, and especially translating, you need to capture like the essence of what is being said, and also what is being said, or like what the common usage of that region for that word is as well. It's kind of gnarly. Wanna know the other German word I know? Sure, Gaming Chris, as long as it's not something something ban worthy. Krankenwagen. Oh. Have you not seen the meme video? Have you not seen the meme video where it's like Schmetterling? A beautiful word for butterfly. Krankenwagen. Was that good enough? Boo Bear, is your mind in the gutter? Oh, your mind is in the gutter. Is that considered ban-worthy? Well, I don't know since when just true statements have been considered ban-worthy, you know? Yes, I know 3. Well, Gaming Chris, I imagine you know Guten Tag as well? And Emma, how are you doing these days? Are you enjoying the push week? Unlike German, English is more my style. I think English is. I really like that in English you have such broad versatility. It's kind of like the neutral language, where if you go to most, at least Western influenced places in the world, you'll be able to find someone who knows a tad of it. Whereas if you learn any other language, you will be tied down to very specific regions of the world. Wonder if there's any other countries in the world outside of Germany that uses German. Because I know that there are places that uses Spanish. Given that Spanish was or Spain was a bit of like a colonial power. Same with Portuguese. Also, not saying that England was not a colonial power, because we were sick with a really bad flu for 4. Jesus Christ, Emma! You need to make sure that you're looking out for yourself. I don't quite get how it feels like plus 27s are harder than any other like tier of dungeon that I've tried to get into. Because you just don't get invited to keys. I've done everything except 3 keys on plus 26, and Blackrook Hold 27 is essentially like doing a Dark Heart Thicket plus 26 or 25. I don't get why people are like that strict with plus 27s. Oh, but didn't want my daughter to be alone on Christmas to sacrifice my health. Oh, Emma. How's it going with the kiddos? Why don't you do your own key, Boo Bear? Because at the moment I'm in the group with Bethany, aka Dr. Doppelkin, in the chat, and he has already done a plus 26 Everbloom. We just tried to do his plus 27 Blackrock Hold, but unfortunately, we had a Boomkin Rage quit on us. That was kind of really unfortunate. It was Dr. Doppelkin. The worst thing about not getting invited to plus 27 Blackrook Hold is just it's just so easy. I can actually heal that with, if I had my key bindings right, probably with one hand. Go back in. No. It is. Fusrota! Plus 27. Here we go. I think this is actually the first time ever I've gotten invited through the Looking for group to a plus 27. And gosh darn it, have I been trying. Fury Warrior. Oh. Question is if Fury Warrior uses more shouts than Protection or Arms Warrior. Because Arms Warrior has Demoralizing Shout. And I feel like, I think they still use cooldown reduction on that, maybe? They do that. Yeah. Also, I feel like Fusroda, wasn't that something that affected other creatures instead of, like, buffing yourself? I might be thinking too much into this. Is it the Retainer? Oh, it's the Protector, right? Who is Sage? I don't know. Is it someone who joined the Discord? That's a meme that I've been showing up around a bit recently. Sage. Uh, Alright, I booted the first one. I don't know who Sage is. Uh, I'll just throw this out here. Oh. Up. Uh, Close enough. Yo, nasty style, yo. How are you doing, Franda? That's it. I just got back into World of Warcraft. I am sorry. '07 Mr. Nasty Style. That style. It might be nasty, but I was hoping that you could stay clean and not become quite that nasty, you know? I'm sorry, I'm being silly. Bro. Live cocoon. There we go. I messed up. I thought I had my cooldowns on proper. Oh, well, Mr. Gaming Chris, welcome to the cozy goo. I don't know why. Get that out of my mouth. And Coffee, if she is a digital artist, you have my full blessing and permission to boop her out. Okay. Oh, she's here. Okay, we're doing this. And he's here. Okay. What are you aiming for with or in? What are you aiming for in World of Warcraft then? Are you hoping to do like High Mythic Plus or? Oh man, life is weird. I was asking. I have 10 viewers over on Kick at the moment. So you're asking over that? I'm actually streaming in 3 different places. I'm streaming on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch at the moment. I'm trying to expand mostly into YouTube territory, but we're seeing what's gonna happen.
Five, four, three, two, one.
And Mika, can I just say, warm welcome to you because you deserve it. Okay, team. We're going to try our best to make sure that that protector does not become a problem.
Coffee Loving says you are still rating on Twitch.
I still did not press update. Okay, we're doing this because otherwise people are gonna die. You might still die because us. We're gonna do that. Oh. Okay. Could have gone better, could have gone worse.
Coffee Loving says just my free sub.
Alright. We lived. That was quite a bit cleaner than last time. Why am I slower than everyone else? Yo, Coffee, thank you so much for the sub over on Twitch. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Coffee Loving says changed the title too.
Thank you. I just pressed update as well because I'm pretty sure that I had written a new title. Gonna make plenty space for a demon hunter of my rogue.
Run away. Keep moving.
Oh, I'm just gonna move away from the boss. Yeah. You don't actually need to do a whole lot of movement in order to avoid this, so you can make it easier and give your allies more space. And also, Coffee, seriously, thank you. I appreciate the. As I said to Bunny yesterday, it can be quite exhausting for me to like stream on 3 platforms, having to like stay social, all of that, be entertaining, play high keys, like basically doing all of it by myself. So whenever I get like a small amount of help, I actually super freaking appreciate it. We'll just do this.
Coffee Loving says I am a mod that our job to help and support.
Yeah, but not always that there's like the energy or anything for it. And I want to make sure that when I can, I tell you guys that I appreciate you. Even though I know that you hate being told. Hey, listen. You win some, you lose some. For a second, I thought that the mage had done 600k healing per second.
Says I am not 100, but I am out of bed today.
That sounds like a step in the right direction. I love lore play. It's just the best. I could never do all of this multitasking like you do. Oh, thank you, Mika. I wish I could do all the multitasking I should do. Oh. I should have just gave him that, huh? I'm gonna master spell this one. Bit too many people had gotten some stacks.
Shockwave. Crowd control.
Oh boy. Woo!
Crowd control. Shockwave. Crowd control.
Spooderman down.
Shockwave.
Alright. We're just gonna use Chi-Chi immediately, because it just
Shockwave.
saves a headache.
Crowd control.
Oh no, that's my bad. I should have probably waited for a combat rest there. But I don't know if enough damage will go out. Anyone will die before I get there.
Crowd control.
They're good, they're good, they're good. Damn, they're a good team.
Shockwave. Shockwave. Crowd control.
The next pack will be incredibly scary. And then will be another scary pack. Maybe not this next, because we might just... Oh, we got the patrol cover. I'll just use this immediately.
Crowd control. Shockwave. Crowd control.
This. Okay, okay. We survived.
Crowd control.
This. Nice.
Crowd control. Crowd control.
Damn. Okay, got it. We got him. Do this.
Crowd control.
This pull. Oh, they use. Might shoot you immediately.
Crowd control.
Oh. I'm proud of these boys.
Crowd control. Shockwave. Crowd control. Crowd control.
I feel like I'm like with this setup, there are some things that I'm doing a lot better. And there are some things that I'm doing worse. But if we can get out the positives, and make them outweigh the negatives,
Shockwave.
then I believe we're onto something, team.
Crowd control.
You do plus 20 keys or also lower. Oh my god, it looked away for a second. I also on occasion do lower.
Shockwave.
On occasion I also do lower keys.
Crowd control.
Like if someone in the community wants to
Crowd control.
do a key. But I'm definitely pushing a bit higher. What sort of keys do you usually do, Mr. Gaming Chris? Damn, they actually cleared it before I can come back. I should have just stayed down. It's kind of funny how, with some of the new classes that have been released, it is actually like the monks that used to feel so incredibly fast have now become a class that feels slow.
Interrupt.
No, I'm fucking... I can't. I'm so bad. I couldn't see because of the freaking whirlwind. I don't know, man. I need to focus. Need to not throw this. Literally just freest key EU. If I don't throw.
Coffee Loving says you can do it.
Thank you, Coffee.
Coffee Loving says I can answer chat.
Thank you.
Target you.
This. You know what? We're just gonna use. No. gonna drop down an auto hammer so people can repair on the way back if necessary. Obviously, no one has been dead as much as me. Mr. Gaming Chris, if you're looking to push, then this week is the week. Like it is actually so much easier of a week than it's been in a while. And it is. I've heard that or some people say that this is probably going to be the easiest. It is probably going to be the easiest fortified week we get this entire season.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control. Crowd control. Shockwave. Crowd control. Shockwave.
I have
Shockwave.
my almost but not entirely master spell ready.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
That pack towards the end just becomes utter nightmare.
Crowd control. Watch your step. Crowd control. Crowd control. Dispel. Crowd control. Crowd control. Shockwave. Crowd control. Shockwave. Shockwave.
Oh, rip.
Shockwave.
These packs are so weird, because for the most part, I don't need to heal at all. And then suddenly, someone just gets completely ran over. No! I was on like a millisecond away from finishing my cast. But we only have 2 bosses left and we almost have all of the trash. We have 15 minutes left.
Interrupt.
I've not done too well this key. But it'll be okay.
Interrupt.
Right, we're focusing up a little bit, so we nailed this one, team. Oh boy. There we go. I am indeed making a community for pushing, but that is primarily for pushing like quite high keys. Just so
Target
you're aware that the dudes there are in it to win it.
Interrupt.
But I mean, if you're interested in pushing, then I could also try to expand it beyond just being like, super high keys, or maybe make a cozy keys community.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Knocking back.
Seems like people in general here are pretty good on being on top of that. Ew. This.
Pred.
Oh my god, please.
Knocking back. Spread. Target you.
Moving towards. Oh, yeah. Very good.
Knocking
Very
back.
good.
Spread.
And you don't have to worry about the tank's health at all. This boss is very easy. Very, very easy.
Spread. Knocking back. Spread. Knocking back.
We're fine.
Energy high.
Nine minutes for just the trash before and the last boss itself. This has all been with me messing up quite a bit, so it says something about the dungeon.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch
Now I
your
have to be
step.
careful because
Watch your step.
it becomes kind of difficult to see what an...
Watch your step.
Everything is gonna be alright.
Watch your step.
For a second I thought I was dead there.
Watch your step.
I am laser focused on the floor beneath me. So I want nothing to do with these circles.
Watch your step.
Where was that circle? Okay, guys, be honest with me. Did anyone else see that circle? Because that seemed like grade A BS to me.
Watch your step.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your step.
I need to be careful not to get smacked by that.
Watch your step.
Nice, we got through this nice and quick.
AOE incoming.
I'm gonna use 2 defensives. I'm just not gonna deal with any of that shenanigans.
Watch your step. Keep moving. Safe now.
Yeah, we're gonna use Chuchu here. Okay, we're gonna use this. This. Oh. This is a lot
Watch
of
your
damage
step.
going out.
Keep moving.
Boy. I almost didn't make it past that. Time first plus 21. Or plus 27. First 27 timed. That was... I'm still getting used. Still getting used to the new, or to using this. But gosh darn. Am I proud of every single one who came there? Voodoo is awesome, but you really need to get used to playing it. Dr. Doublekin, well played, good sir. I'm sorry for, I did quite a few mess ups in that dungeon. And ones that I just really shouldn't, so I'm sorry for my mistakes. I am still learning, like, my excuse is, I am still learning Voodoo. But it's fun. I enjoyed it. Only 2 times because I'm watching Twitch chat. Uh-oh. I should probably know a little bit better when to choose, or like when I can speak and when I can't. But we managed to time it. And I would even say, obviously, like we couldn't have wiped on the last boss, but I would say that it was in with quite a bit of leeway. It's nice. Any chance I can do a key with your Bjorn? I would not mind doing a lower key after that. It just depends on what like for me it depends on the Dr. Doppelkit if he wants to do another key or I want to use it, buy more auto hammers. Just buy 5 more. You do more if you want. Would you be down to help Mr. Chris in a lower key? And then we can jump back into some higher keys. It's completely okay if you don't want to if you don't want to do a lower dungeon. Mr. Doublekin. Which key? It would probably we would probably have to pug one since Mr. Gaming Chris doesn't have one. Otherwise, I think he had a plus 18 or something. So it would probably be something we could +3 quite comfortably. You know what? We're gonna make a. I. Did that. Create a community. Where did it go? Oh, what is the most cozy one? That one. Okay, Dr. Doublekin. Um, it's entirely alright. Link to chat. Copy link. This is the community for smaller keys. Not notifications. Cross faction. For now, we won't say auto accept, but I might change that in the future. None of this required. Info NA, description, Unity force. Or cozier keys. You should be. Anyone should be able to. Yeah. It should be cross faction now. I don't even need to make a new invitation, maybe. I think you should be able to accept or to join it through or like at least ask for membership. Yeah, I have, but I've already turned it into cross faction. Um, huh. Can you find it in the? Can you find like there is like the join or create or find a community here? If you go in here and then you say I can't even find it. Maybe it's because I'm a community member myself. I'll try to make a new link here. Try to use that one. Maybe we can hack it. Maybe we do... What if we do this? Does it work if you use that one? What the heck? Okay. What if we do this? So find a group. Oh, actually, go into custom. I'll start a group. Brother Bear Bjorn. In premade groups, custom group. Listed as Brother Bear Bjorn. Coffee. You don't know how happy it makes me to see you being a bit a bit having a bit of energy and being cheerful. It actually makes me so happy. Mr. Chris Gaming, could you try and find me in the pre-made groups finder? Because then I can link like straight in the chat. Keeps falling asleep on you. Are you sleeping a lot, Miss Boon Boon? All right, Mr. Chris Gaming. There is a solution to all of our ails. No. Add me, brother. Other coffee. I'm going to remove Sage from the server, from the Discord. Yes. Seems sussy. Very, very sussy. Sportsman, that's you. And that is in all capital letters. Bunny, do you and Auntie want to join the community as well? You did, Ben. Ah, okay. Nice. Yo, Avendria, thank you so much for the raid over on Twitch. How has your stream been? You have a good one. Invite member Bunny. For some reason, when I was like starting to write your name, I thought Bunny's Beans. Hildari. I thought it was Hidari. Okay. The emote did not come with. Is it because you've lost your sub to Avendry or something? Well, Avendria, it could have been worse, right? It could have been worse. Right, the lists. What key did you have, friend? Like an 18 Everbloom, 19 Everbloom, something like that. 19 Everbloom, easy, friend. Let's see. Hello, hello.
Ooh.
How are you, my friend?
I mean, a lot of stuff going on. I mean, I'm also on the side other than just World of Warcraft having an education.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate circumstance.
In Danish, it's called EGU.
Okay, well, I'm from Denmark and I don't even know what that is.
Erhvervsgrunduddannelse.
Ah, but is that something like
It is a more
erhvervsskole or
it's more of a line, uh, but it's basically where you're more out working rather than sitting on a school bench.
okay?
And then you have like periods where you can have a 1 day course thing, or a week, or like I'm having soonish, which also can come through it. Driver's license.
Ooh, nice. Is it a special driver's license then for like bigger
No,
or?
it's just the regular one. It's just I don't have to pay for everything myself.
Yeah.
Although I wouldn't really need to pay for the first aid part because I got military first aid.
Oh, thank you for your
Uh,
service.
jeg er i Marinehjemmeværnet.
Yep.
So yeah, and
Oh,
I've been it since I was 18. I'm 21 now. Soon 22.
yeah.
17th of April. That's my 22nd birthday.
Sounds like life is happening to you.
I mean, a lot is. Did someone just call me a low DPS?
He just he just doesn't know. He hasn't seen the secret sauce.
I mean, I do 132k on a cleave build on Firac. That's a cleave build on a single target. uh, I
It's not
forgot
bad.
to switch from cleave to single when we finally got Tendril Heroic down. Guild progress.
Yep.
And we got Tendril down, but it literally required me to go into my cleave build.
Oh, for to kill all the roots.
And I'm not even gonna joke. That saved the fucking raid. I don't know what the fuck happened. I go into the cleave build. The first entanglement that comes, it's down in a matter of seconds. Once I begin doing my AoE shit,
Yeah.
I was
They
just like, the
they don't
fuck
have
just
a lot
happened
of
right
they
there?
don't have a lot of health, but they do need like dedicated DPS. Otherwise, it's just. Eh.
I mean, literally, all I popped was my Odin's Fury, my Thunderous Roar, my Recklessness combined with Avatar, and Whirlwind. And I pretty much got every single one down, and I was just like, I saw myself on 14 in DPS just at that moment because I was still building the damage up.
Yeah.
Just before the entanglement. Once the entanglement came, plonk, Well, why the fuck was I just number 1?
Yeah.
And I saw myself sitting with 500k DPS.
Easy peasy.
I mean, I'm not going to say that the trinket I'm just linking didn't do anything, but it did.
Yeah, the augury is very, very strong.
The second thing I need is literally heroic brand from
Signet brand.
Smolderon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that combined with the augury is apparently a match made in heaven.
Troelsen.
I don't know how that exactly works, but apparently it is.
I'm sorry, but we're not that rude. But Troelsen?
I mean, if that's how it is, why should I not try and get it?
We're making a community for smaller keys.
So,
Hey, Troelsen.
I mean, I can also try and see if
You're one of the friends of Draco Goat.
the community is
Right?
finally gonna let me get in.
You get invited to the bigger boy keys.
Nope, still hasn't updated. I'm also still working on the crafted items I need, but I
Troelsen,
am
we need to do keys together, okay? I need to push 27, 26, 27.
But I have almost everything for it.
I'm sorry, I'm not
I
gonna
can
just
easily get the mask.
someone here.
The only thing
What
I'm
in that?
missing is Nascent Aspect Crest. I need to get a enchanted Dreaming
Can you
Aspect
bring Bloodlust,
Dreaming
Troelsen?
Crest to replace my back with a Shadow Flame Tempered Armor Patch back.
And it's not drums. I'm looking at you, Troelsen.
I actually hadn't looked at my versatility, but it seems that I'm like pretty balanced with my crit, haste, and verse, but my mastery is setting higher.
Sorry, just someone came on the Twitch and
I
Brent wants
know,
to join.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I see it like, Bear, kick one, take me, do it. Yes.
Troelsen
Now
is
invite me. I want in that. Bear, do it. Nobody's gonna know. Yes, nope. I'm just like, what's that kind of conversation?
listen, Troelsen is
He's
built
someone
different.
you know. I can expect that, and it's probably a very good friend as well.
It is not one I've played with a lot, but it is a friend of a friend, and he is a very good.
Now comes the fun thing. That exact person, I've actually run a key with before. Either that or a raid. It was
Okay.
actually a raid. He was tanking. It might have been a raid I did the other day.
Troelsen, you want to come on Discord?
If he's gonna answer this, did you do Hamden? Did you do a raid a couple of days ago? Normal, Amir Drizzle.
You don't want to come Discord? If you don't want.
Did you tank one for a paladin with the legendary axe? No, wait. Fuck, I just remembered it. It was where I was tanking on the exact character I'm on right now for a Silvery raid. Normal. Where you solo tank the fire rack.
If it was for server raid, then yeah, I can imagine some communities colliding.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's actually that one.
Remember that it's
No.
your key? Remember it's your key?
Yeah, I do. I remember.
Troelsen, come on Discord, you dinky donger. If you're in my Discord server, you can jump into any voice chat and I'll drag you in.
It is fun being dragged.
Oh, he doesn't want to join Discord.
What?
Maybe he's just shy, you know?
Jesus, I took damage. But hey, I'm doing damage.
Interrupt. Range 5.
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Why are you saying that?
Because I'm using spinning crane kick as my only heal.
Ah. And I'm just whirlwinded.
Interrupt.
Whirlwinded and Odin's Fury.
Doing
fuck.
this.
I'm just trying to pump, but it might be stupid. Just like, I just do damage. I'm not giving a fucking failure. I end up dying. Just like, I just got a damage. Damage.
Isn't that the DPS life?
Yeah, but usually you'd as a DPS also be like, yeah, I also gotta survive. But just like, nope, I don't give a shit. If I die, I die. I'm gonna take them down. I'm gonna sacrifice myself.
Troelsen is trying to communicate with you in the party
I know,
chat.
but if he wants me to do more damage, grant me the fucking Beast Fury Warrior gear. That I'm still working on getting. I mean, I would, and I'm not even going to lie, do a fuck ton of DPS if I actually had the legendary. Then I would either be doing the same amount of damage as Troelsen, or I would be pretty much out DPSing him.
Wow, Troelsen, did you hear that? That sounds
I'm
like a
not even
challenge.
joking. That is how big that legendary axe is. It is one of the reasons why I badly need to fucking get that weapon. Well,
We managed to stagger that just perfectly.
Olsen, you've pretty much got the legendary axe. I've got no chance of beating that.
Are you two friends from outside of this? I feel like,
Nope. But I can literally guess it.
it just
I
seems
mean,
like you're,
I didn't see him with either I remember correctly, or it was because it was someone else I saw with the legendary axe. But I'm pretty sure his DK has it.
Interrupt.
how many characters do you have, Troelsen?
And he was the tank, and he was the top DPS due to the axe.
He has 7 geared characters?
He's probably got a lot.
Just told me he has 7.
Rose got no life.
Same.
Interrupt.
But hey, I mean, check my damage right now. Not too
Yeah.
shabby.
No? You don't hear me complaining. The only one I complain about is myself.
Yeah, you're doing fine. I mean, one death because we stacked burst and I didn't give a single fuck. I just damaged.
I mean, again, isn't that just the DPS life?
Interrupt.
But to be honest, it's not the DPS life to just burst shit down. It's the Fury Warrior way. The reason why I can say it is
Kinda true.
because I actually have a decently geared demo warlock.
Yeah, they like a little bit
And
more
we
uptime.
don't just burst shit down. We also do mind mechanics. But a few don't give a fuck about mechanics. They've just like, it's gotta die. Kill it.
Fury Warriors be like, I don't just have one weapon,
It goes,
I have 2 weapons.
2 weapons. I do double the damage. Double the pain.
Yeah. Careful not to stand in front of the boss when he does the parched breath thingamajiggy. Alright, we're fine, we're fine.
One thing I've noticed with the first boss in Everbloom is that those things that's on the ground never hits the fucking melee.
Indeed. As a...
It only hits the ranged people. Even if you're in melee range, it hits a ranged person.
Yes, it does. I literally just call him the biggest target dummy for melees.
Yeah, like, bro, the fuck is he? Is he just a fucking ragdoll?
Yep. I did this on I tried this on plus 26 on Tyrannical. And our boss fight took almost 6 minutes on this guy.
The fuck?
Yeah, it was because you don't use Bloodlust slash heroism on him. So on higher keys, if you have an augmentation evoker,
Watch your feet.
this boss just takes some time.
Yeah, augmentation evoker is actually pretty big if you get someone who can
Oh
play
my
it.
god. I think that Troelsen is putting all of them in melee range.
I think he's trying to kill me.
Well, I'm also melee.
Watch your feet.
Think-
Yeah, but I think he's actively trying to kill me. Because it's actually aimed mainly at me.
Perfect placement.
I'm not even kidding. But you've got that side completely free. Look at me, I'm boxed in.
Even your birds behind you are letting you know that it's not okay. All of a sudden I could just hear...
Apparently. But yeah, he pretty much boxed me in.
Yeah.
The fuck? But hey, I mean, look at my fucking damage. Not too shabby.
Yeah, not too shabby.
I fucking hate these berserkers. Stop fucking...
Run.
Stop doing that shit. Get fucking stunned.
Their performance sure is stunning.
Stop fucking dancing around, you motherfucker. That's all. That's what always goes on in my mind. Stop fucking dancing. Can you stop your fucking dance?
No, they can't stop, won't stop.
I mean, it won't even let me spit on his corpse.
Yeah,
Run.
that do be how it do be.
Fucking dancing.
Interrupt. Run.
Piece of fuck.
Run.
Christ. Stupid ass bitch.
Be nice. We're in the cozy corner.
Interrupt.
Sorry, I just hate the berserkers with a passion. I'm not even joking.
Understandable, honestly.
One of the reasons why I hate them with a passion is literally they are a nuisance as a ranged.
Yep. As a demonology
Like,
warlock, I can imagine.
Yeah, it is bad. Very bad. You can't even cast Hand of Gul'dan to send, as I call them, Oompa Loompas after enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually called the imps for Oompa Loompa, and my title as a demo warlock, Willy Wonka.
Are you
It's not an
Are you
actual
making them
title
dance
in the
though?
game. It's a guild title.
Run.
Ouch. Yeah. Oh. Okay. It was actually the bursting that killed
Yep.
me. One dispel. It can't even be dispelled.
It can be dispelled actually.
Oh yeah, paladins can.
No, everyone can. It is considered
No, I
magic.
can't.
It only healers can.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh well, healers and priest with master spell.
Oh yeah, they're storming too. Meh, that's not too bad. That's fine. That's decent too. Oh, you're out there. Ah
Yep.
shit.
No! Can't reach through the floor, unfortunately.
Meh. It's a cozy run.
Yeah.
And once we get past the berserkers, it's gonna be fine.
Please
And
don't
the
stack of this.
naturalist.
Nice. Okay.
Oh yeah, I got both of the skins for the renewed Proto Drake from Fyrek. Both curve and non-curve, the drop version.
What is the drop version like?
It's pretty much flame fire, a pre-shadow flame Fyrek. The way you first see him
Run.
when you do Vault of the Incarnate.
Ah, okay.
It's that version of
Yeah.
Fyrek it looks like.
I've only just recently done the like the campaign for 9.1, so it's only then I learned that there was a prior version.
Yeah, and the Shadow Flame version of Fyrek literally appeared in Aberrus when it wasn't even needed. I mean, we still got 19 minutes. The boss shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah. You've got like with this one 70%, so
I mean, we still got a pack before the boss.
Yeah.
Well, 1 or 2.
well it
I
is.
don't 100. I don't. Well, I would say 2 packs.
But it's done in one.
Yep. That's gonna be a lot of fucking
Right.
bursting, I tell you.
Yeah. Let's see if I'm well on my fingers with
Dispels.
revival.
Nah, dispels.
Yeah, but revival is like a master spell.
Get beat, bitches. Get stunned. I actually do have intimidating shout. I just normally don't use it because of what it actually does. Usually you don't want shit to be feared away from the group.
Yep.
But
Right.
sometimes if we do have a lot of stuff to deal with, it might actually be very useful.
Yeah. Probably just make sure everyone's topped off, and I should probably get some mana. Alright, let's do this. Leroy!
Leroy
Interrupt
Jenkins!
one.
Is that what you tried to say?
Somewhere around there.
Interrupt 2.
Where does this guy's health go?
I mean,
Interrupt 1.
You do see we have one very big pumper, we have one decent pumper, and we have one low pumper.
Yeah. This is
then
also just a Shadow Priest's wet dream, right?
And then we have a tank that's also doing some nice pumping.
And then we have a healer.
It's keeping very well up on healing.
Thank
Trust
you.
me, I've actually been messing around with a Holy Paladin. And
Yep.
it ain't easy, I tell you.
It is intense playing healer these days.
Yeah, and the first key I ever healed was a +10. I just jumped straight into it.
That was a
giving
plus
myself
one?
the biggest challenge.
It was a plus what, sir?
+10.
Ah,
Waycrest mana.
yeah.
On a bad week for healers.
The one with
I
the spells, or?
challenged myself. Nope. But with volcanic and other shit that wasn't fun.
Was it last week, or?
No, 2 weeks ago. Oh, it was actually last week. What affixes did we have last week?
Last week was tyrannical and... Was it volcanic? I don't actually even remember anymore.
Anyone in chat remember what affixes was there last week? Other than the main one, of course, which
What's your-
was tyrannical.
AOE incoming.
The main one, if you're like the main one that you did on the last week was main tyrannical, then it was either last week or 2 weeks ago, which, or like yeah.
Watch your
But I know the affix once I hear the name. Because I do know that there was volcanic. The reason why I say it wasn't fun with volcanic is because is volcanic fun for any ranged?
You kind of still want to play paladin with, as melee, right?
You can go either a full healing build or a damage healing build-ish, where you build up some holy power by literally being in melee and damage. But for that build as holy paladin, you kinda lose out on one of your base spec, well, your base class abilities, which is Shield of the Righteous. It's actually pretty nice to be able to use it.
Yeah, for sure. It is not, but Shield
one
of the
thing I
Righteous.
definitely learned in the first key, which actually made my healing life a whole lot easier, is make your fucking healing abilities into mouse over macros.
Yeah, or just get voodoo.
No, I made it into mouse over macros. So whenever I mouse over someone, I can just click the keybind and boop boop.
Yeah, but
Healing out, going out.
do you know how voodoo works?
Nope.
It's basically like
AOE incoming.
they built
With
in.
a single button press to do everything. Sure,
What's your-
I'll use it. Else, no. Then
Uh,
I'll stick to keybinds.
Voodoo gives you the like the player bars that you can see that I'm using, so you can see like the health bars, the everything, and then it
I actually changed my party bars into raid frames because
Yeah.
I can actually.
it gives a lot better of an
hold
overview.
But it's only but it's only for if I play a healer. I
But,
go on the edit layout,
Yeah.
and then I go into the healer layout of
Yeah.
made.
But with Voodoo there is like basically they've built in such that it has like the a click functionality. So if you click a portrait, like then it'll do one heal. If you shift click a portrait, it'll do another heal, stuff like that.
Watch your
Then I'll stick to my keybinds. Ah, fuck.
The good or like the strongest thing I would say about Voodoo is that it removes a lot of your need to have additional keybinds. So you actually get a lot of free space on your bars.
I've actually put up the stuff I mainly need on keybinds, and the stuff I don't need that hard, but is a good additional thing. I'll just manually move to with the mouse. And a lot of times, it's pretty much just what I already have on keybinds I need. Like Battle Shout for Fury Warrior. When do I need to pop it? Well, not when I'm fighting. It's gotta be popped before I fight. So it's fine at that point.
Watch your
I used to have it on a keybind in Shadowlands, because Fury Warrior actually had less talents needed at that time.
Yeah.
Dragonflight actually gave us more spells to click on.
Yeah, I can imagine that. But in general, as a healer, oh my god, I pulled one. I am a dingus.
I pulled one too. Don't leave me out.
But in general, as healers, you get more spells than others, I'd say, because you usually get quite a bit of utility. You have an entire set of DPS spells, and then on top of that, you also have your healing spells. So in general, as a healer, you'll need more keybinds.
shockwave.
If you play something like a Resto Shaman, you'll see real quick what a
What?
Resto Shaman has so many spells.
Never played Resto
Shockwave.
Shaman. So I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is he actually slowly
Shockwave.
melting?
No, he's not slowly melting. He's just melting.
What I mean is, if he was melting, he'd already
Run
be at
over
half
the
HP.
flowers.
Well, this boss just generally has a lot of HP.
Oop. Bloop.
When I did the first time I did this guy, or like not the first, when I did this guy on Tyrannical 25, the fight actually lasted like 5 minutes and 50 seconds.
Is it just me, or am I too? What the
Shockwave.
fuck's my damage?
It's because when you're on this boss, you get a buff that increases your damage quite substantially.
What the fuck? I love this dungeon now.
Shockwave. Run over the flowers.
Oh, there's a ad. Time to melt him.
Shockwave.
Get roared, bitch. Oh yeah, I can actually do Fush Rodar as a Fury Warrior, because we have Thunderous Roar. And that's a shout.
Shockwave.
Huh?
That's a shout that damages.
Yep.
I can link it once
Oh, the
we've
boss
done
has a
the boss.
debuff. Damage taken increased by 300%.
Shockwave.
Ah. Okay. Oh well.
One thing that I'm a bit sad about is the damage buff you get as a healer, because a lot of the healing that I do is
Shockwave. Shockwave.
through the damage that I do. But it doesn't actually translate.
Run over the flowers.
I mean, I'm just like, why not just nuke the boss now?
Yeah.
Well, that was easy.
Yep.
Oh god! Throne of Tides.
Yeah. That is
At least, well, it's a 21, so that's something that could be done next. I just need to eat dinner. And
yeah.
I
I
would
wasn't.
be available for at least one more key. Got a normal guild rate at 7. I got a lead.
Oh, you got a lead. Good luck.
Yeah, I'm actually an officer in this guild, and I'm usually the one they use to raid lead normal raids.
Okay.
So yeah. Other than that, I mainly just manage the guild. I mean, I manage the guild, I manage the Discord. Now I can I can link the raw. Oh, it's one of my Is it one of? Yeah, there it is. Just read the first part.
Yeah.
The very first word just says what it can
Hmm.
be. Just like if I just make it into a macro, just like push Rodan.
I'm pretty sure that I've seen some warriors like turning or making some macros like that. I should ask from Tolson if you can hold aggro on Fura.
And I can already tell you, I just gave up. I just gave up trying to get aggro. When Trollson just joined, I was just like,
It's all ogre.
I'm just gonna do the mechanics how it's supposed to be done. But they're trying to take the aggro from him. Nope. Might as well just give up.
Sounds like my approach to education. Aye. All right. We'll have some wonderful food, and thank you
It's
for.
sushi.
Well, that sounds good. I'll see
Well,
you.
I'll be definitely around in the Twitch. Whether we'll be doing another key, that's up to you.
Hey, thank you, and thank you for
No.
joining for the key.
Yeah. See you soon.
See you. All right. I'm just gonna ask if a couple of people wants to do a hierarchy. All right, Mr. Dr. Doppelkin. Are you busy? You want to do another one? Hey, Vika. Oh, he's AFK. Hmm. Maybe we should just take the break here for now then. I think I'd like people to sign. Thank you, Mika. We need the emotional support. Actually getting up there in the IO though. We're less than 100 away from the top of the server. I'll mark everything but Black Cold. And just plus 27. They need both Combat Res and Bloodlust. Streamception. Hello, Jacob. Welcome over on the YouTube. What is this? This is World of Warcraft. That is what this is, I think. Should we try? Oh, Jacob is you. Ah. But yeah, I've actually been trying to push YouTube recently. I've been trying that YouTube Sigma grind set, you know? We've been having some mild success, I'd say. In the last month, we've gotten more. In basically half a month, we've gotten 300 or more than 300 hours of view time. Yeah, baby. We're actually getting places. Look at that 100 DPS, you did well. Wilson. I hope we do more keys in the future, because I have sensed through the grapevines that you're a good player. And you're a good memer, and we need both. It is just like the lamb sauce. We need it urgently. I don't know what you're doing. Well, Hunter isn't necessarily the most difficult to play, right? I actually don't know what the... Why is this brown? Where's the lamb sauce? I need it urgently. Not confident enough to sign up for a plus 28, just out of the blue. Who is Sioux? Doing a plus 26 when you have 3,000, almost 500 score. That was sting a little. I've already done it 27. I've timed almost everything on 26. Why am I not getting invited? Bro. Yo, Troelsen. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for joining for a key. It was a pleasure. hope that you're going to have a wonderful meal, and good luck in finding a parking spot. That is actually an irrational fear I have of, or like, if I ever get a car and have to go to Copenhagen, and I just end up having to drive around, never able to find an actual parking spot. Kinda terrifying. 07. Thank you for your service, Trollton. Oh, the tides. Ooh. I really need to get used to all of this. House. Have I put it on 13? Doesn't do anything. Why does that not work? Oh. Bunny, do you know why this doesn't work? It won't actually use the trinket. It is being a little blooply gooply. You know what we'll change this into? Shy und Gift. We can remove that from the bars. Is there anything else? We can remove renewing mists. Remove enveloping mists. It's not necessarily good to remove all of this from the bars, but it might be, or like I need to get used to not like double dipping. I need to get used to just dedicating myself to using voodoo if I am going to use voodoo. If I wanted to. Am I hearing bonk? Bonk. Bunny, I was having like in here, I had on the right button, I had 14, and that is my trinket 2. That is this trinket. But then when I try to cast it on myself, or anyone else for that matter, it doesn't work. Yeah, 14 is trinket 2, and it's at trinket 2. Put the name of the trinket in. That one. Does that work? That works. Bunny, you're brilliant. What about olds? Do I have Shailoon's gift somewhere like here? And also assign keys to it on local keys on the right side.
You?
Hello?
You gonna do something?
I was trying to catch Bethany because we just
Okay.
did we did plus 27 black recall together.
So you got
And,
you done? You done? Have a bloom?
no, we didn't do Everbloom.
Okay.
Because Bethany had not done it or had already done that on 26, so he's only looking for a Rise and Throne of the Tide on 26.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
just checking one thing on my add-ons, and we can do whatever you want.
Yep.
Just do some check-in for the FPS.
Okay.
Let me try to find the solution. Lupo sembro. 81 for 26. Everblow.
let's see if I can grab Bethany. Gotten a bit more accustomed to Voodoo as well.
You fix the hole?
I've made it such that the setup works. Now I just need to get used to it.
And my friend, she answered me back. So if you need help, just I need to call her and they help you.
Yeah, no, I
If you
think
have
that it works for now.
Yeah, if you have some question.
Yeah, but I don't really have any for now.
Okay. When you need it.
Thank you. How do I make them smaller? Or it's just the icons, right? Like this, probably. Oh god. They disappeared. I think this is better. It's the Chris Gaming, welcome back. Alright, Chris. I've invited you to a group.
What?
I've invited you to a group.
I'm just doing the boss in looking for a ride. I'm
Oh,
need
okay.
some minutes and I will be there.
I'm pretty close to taking a break because I
Yeah,
still need
fine.
to get dinner and all that. But I don't have any plans for the evening.
Even me, we can push.
Yeah, we can try and push. But I need to start using the time this week to push for myself as well. Because this should be the best push week possible for Fortified. From what I've heard.
No, it's the best. It's a good one, but it's not the best.
I've heard several people say that this will probably be the best push week, like out of all of the weeks
At
in
the
this,
moment,
in this
at the
season.
moment, maybe yes.
Yeah, but for the entire season.
Yeah. Really easy.
Yeah, it isn't really a lot of stuff that actually slows you down. There's a risk of dying if you pull too much and kill it all at once, but
Yeah, but you have a revival.
yeah, but if it gets high enough stacks, and then
Yeah, I know.
if you have 16 mobs, even if you kill him in 2 rows, then we'll just see if this guy invites us. Otherwise, we're just gonna take a break.
On my hunter, I have 26 rise.
That is a difficult key, but one that I actually both me and Bethany needs.
Yeah, we need we need Betonia.
Yeah. Oh. Is gonna have a break soon. Then you can like if Bethany comes back, you can try to talk with him about doing it later.
I'm almost finished, so I just need 1 minute. So
Yeah. I'm gonna have a
Whatever.
break for now.
okay.
But yeah, we could try later.
Okay. What time? After dinner.
I'll probably be back online somewhere between 8 and 9.
Okay. Okay, we'll be there.
I'll see.
See you. Thank you, mate.
All right, Tim. We're going to head off. Let's see, who can we raid? Who can we raid? Style turned or tuned in earlier. You know what? Let's thank him for that. Tim, please go say hello to Nasty Style from me, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's been my pleasure having you here. Hope you had a wonderful afternoon, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out from the bear. All right, can we raid on Twitch? Can raid Catsy.
Okay, I'm kind of in the middle of something right now though, so I can't do that.